Hello, hello. My name is Mio Eriksson, and today we will be talking about, in my opinion, the most important thing to at least know of and try to use as much as possible to your advantage in definitely in the early stages, also in the future stages. But what is it we're going to talk about? It is building um, a list of people who you have worked with. I do not remember the English word for this. In Norwegian, it is portefølje, and in English, I do not remember what it is. I'm very sorry about that, but it is getting a bit late right now. Anyways, building a portfolio is what it's called. A portfolio is definitely one thing that is, in my opinion, the most important thing you could do. I guess I could start this video by giving a quote from a man named Napoleon Hill, which is, "Do not wait, the time will never be just right." It is a very short, but in my opinion, a very, very powerful quote. And what it basically says is that you can't really wait and wait and wait and never try if you wish to achieve anything really. I think I learned or heard this from a man named Alex Hormozy, which was how most men take their lives seriously at around the age of 28 years old. And I'm now 15, and in my opinion, I'm taking life pretty seriously, and therefore I have a large head start, basically a huge head start, which is very good for. Anyways, um, a portfolio is, as I said, a list of the people you have worked with, hopefully with a lot of reviews and 5 out of 5 star ratings and whatsoever. Also, Google reviews. I will be going into that earlier, but no later. Sorry, not earlier. At least when you are trying to get your first customers, you have to just give. You have to give, and give. Give so much more than you will receive that you are going to start crying yourself to sleep. You have to believe that you are making a minus profit and that you shouldn't really be doing it. That's when you know that you're actually giving a good amount of reward. So essentially, for example, I am giving 3 months of all of our or Eric's Media's services for totally free, which is I do this only to build my portfolio. Building a portfolio is the main thing that I use 100% of my time and knowledge to is to build a portfolio, building that kind of brand also around that portfolio. For example, I will give you now 2 examples, and you can tell me which one makes you want to purchase this lipstick the most. The first scenario is me having one review from my mama, which says that it is great, basically. And I went up to you and I said, "Hey, would you like to give me 200 kroners for this lipstick, or not lipstick, but lip balm?" And then you would say, "No, because you don't trust me, and why would you? You know?" But then, if I now went up to you and I first showed you my portfolio with 10,000 customers, and 99% of them gave a 5 out of 5 star rating, and then I went up to you and I said, "Would you like to purchase this lip balm for um, free in the first 3 months, and then you start purchasing, then you will most likely say yes, if that's what you're looking for, of course. But essentially, you just have to build that. I think I talked about this before, that pyramid, which consists of the ground materials in the middle and the top, and now you're having to build your ground and the foundation of your business, basically. And your foundation exists of merely or only really your portfolio. If you do not own or have a good portfolio, you don't really have anything. Alex Hormozi also says this, that having a portfolio is 100% the best thing that you can do or own, and you should really focus everything you have on building that portfolio, which is what I'm doing. I will be in August, I will be starting to charge money for our services, and that's when I will actually need that portfolio the most, because no one should really trust me, at least not when I'm 15 years old, or right before I'm turning 16. But anyways, it would be hard to trust me. But if I had, I think I will have about 10 great reviews until then, and then that will actually help me to maybe get a new customer, basically. Hopefully, there is this cycle I learned from Alex Hormozi. I don't remember it fully, but I think it went like this. It starts with your input or your skills, basically, going into a product which somebody purchases, or a potential customer, and then you giving that customer a gift, for example, three free months, as I'm doing, or something else, and that customer going into giving you a good review, for example, Google review, or building your portfolio. And then this review goes back into your own input and your own skills, basically. And then you can just back out, and you can just see that it's actually a repeating cycle where you are not really needed in the end, which is very, very great. And you could think of that as passive income, which isn't really a thing, but you can think of it as that. That's really it. There isn't a lot more to say. I really wish that you learned anything from this video. That you have to, first of all, you shouldn't wait before trying, and if you are going to try, I respect that fully, and I wish you the very best. You should definitely check out my YouTube bio to get more info, because I wish to give you a free kind of review or my opinion for free on your website, services, whatever, to try to help you get along. And also, I hope you learned that building your portfolio is the biggest investment you could ever do, and that's really a kind of a very, very non-risky, high leverage or high return investment, way better than stocks, for example, where if I put a lot of time and energy into not making any money now, but I do get those very good reviews and build a very great portfolio, that in the future that will make me so much more money, because I will have that repeating effect, and it will just grow and grow and grow, and it will be on my positive side, basically. That's really it. If you are watching this video right now and you feel like you have learned anything, I would love it if you comment down below, as I figured that that isn't really a very hard thing to do, and it does cheer me up a lot, because I put some time and energy into these videos, and I really wish for you to also appreciate it at least a little bit. I have said it before, I do make these videos primarily only to be able to look back in the future, because if in the future I have made it, it will be very good to be able to look back. but it would also be very have a lot of worth if, say, you started following now and I made it, then you will basically know how you can make it too. So I guess I will see you in the next video, or maybe in 10 years. Who knows? Bye bye.